Yanıyorum dedi. İyi mi? Ön çizgilerden abi. Buranı istiyorlar.
She's on.
Ben de gitmek daha zevkli. Ama beni itme. Oğlum salıncaktan sallayıp oğlum şu ya.
So we've just started our Jeep safari. We've stopped at our first like proper location, which is this little fish cafe. I'll leave the name of it on the screen because I can't pronounce it. But yeah, there's like little fish that run all through the cafe and the little streams and stuff. And we've just jumped into this like water place over here that everyone's crowding around because it's like got the most freezing cold natural water. And yeah, it was breathtaking, as you can see from the previous clip. So we're just in the canyon, we're just in the water at the minute. I've got bare feet and it's freezing. Anya, Anya, we're in the canyon.
See, with our perfectly washed hair from yesterday. Oh, amazing, so cold.
So cold, but
Let me say.
oh look, there's loads of people in it. There's so many people. So we've just come to our last stop, which is a waterfall. We're just literally walking through a river, which would never be allowed to happen in the UK because this is just not health and safety approved at all. I've also had to tap on these rim water preps as well.
I'm going to be eating Arim kebab. Stay tuned. Cheers. Now we'll do it again. You can't seem to get a good swatch there.
Oh god, we have to bleep that.
I'm going to give everything to Charlotte. I'm going to give my toys to Mum. I'm going to give my... what else have I got?
Your uni loans to Aiden.
My uni loans. My TEFL online course. All the trophies for I got from football from the ages of 6 to 16.
Which hold no monetary value.
It's just so funny with the music in the background. So we've just been out for food at a place called something. It's gone up my head. Where did we? Soul. Cafe Soul, which was again on the like waterfront. I'm sweating so much. But yeah, we just had some food there. It was probably the most priciest of meals we've had out here, but it was absolutely gorgeous food. Like I had hot, spicy, like chili chicken. It was amazing. And they brought up this like bread thing, which was like complimentary, and it was just a delicious meal. But now we're just gonna go grab a few drinks before heading to bed, and we're gonna have the best lie-in tomorrow because we've been getting up super early. Today was honestly amazing. I'll probably explain more about it at another point during this vlog. But yeah, we just went on a Jeep safari and did so many crazy amazing things today. It's been a long tiring day, and I'm ready for bed already. So, good morning. So it is about, I think it's halfway through our holiday now because this is our fourth full day. But yeah, I wanted to quickly just chat about yesterday's adventure Jeep safari thing. So paid the equivalent of £14 for this whole day, but we did pay like a couple of extra like during the trip, but that wasn't really a big issue because it was only like £14, and to do something like this in like the UK would have been so much more expensive. So I'd highly recommend a Jeep safari if you come here. There are loads of different companies that do it now. I did one 4 years ago with my friend Jess, and there was like probably one company or maybe two doing it. So it was so much more chilled, less touristy, the areas were less developed, which I quite liked. So it's kind of gutting that it's got to a point where it's literally like kind of ramsacked with people doing this Jeep safari thing, but you still enjoy it like a million times like nonetheless. So I definitely recommend doing it. In the Jeep safari that we did, we went to a fish cafe, jumped into like this cold natural spring. We then had lunch, went whitewater rafting, had a mud bath, and then went to a waterfall. Oh, we also went to a canyon as well. And it was all just like a really fun, jam-packed day. We paid for entry into the canyon, which was like the equivalent of like, I don't know, £1 or something. And same again with the waterfall, it was like £1 basically just for entry. So that's nothing to be worried about at all. And then we had the choice of either going on the rafting or the zip line, and they were both like the equivalent of £11, and I'd 100% recommend the water rafting because I feel like that's something you can't really do in many places compared to like zip lines and zip wires. So we went for the rafting, and it was honestly the most incredible experience we had. Such like a gorgeous backdrop as well of all the mountains, so I'd highly recommend it. But yeah, I just thought I'd have a little quick sort of summary of the day. And I just love it in Turkey because they don't really care about health and safety, and I feel like it makes everyone a lot less anxious here. The lifestyle's a lot more chilled, and like we didn't ever have to fill any forms in, which I know for some people might be like a bit of a stress, but for me I quite liked it because it sort of made me feel less like I was in danger, because it was just, I don't know, I just prefer it. We're just gonna go have a nice chilled sunbathing day by the pool. So I might not vlog until later, I don't know, because I probably won't take my camera out whilst I'm just chilling because there's not really much to film. Right, so I've just come back from sunbathing. I'm just going to pop myself down. I look super red on here. I'm not actually that red in real life, I promise. Look, I'm actually getting quite a good bronze. This camera always washes me out. I'm actually getting quite bronze now, which is fab. I just look really blotchy on this camera. Apologies for that. But just thought I'd recommend this book that Aidan bought for mine and his anniversary. He kindly bought me this book, and it's like feminism related, like, so if you're a feminist or just like talking about taboo topics and think they should be more wider spoken about, then this is definitely for you. It's called What We're Not Supposed to Talk About But We're Going to Anyway, Women's Voices from East London to Ethiopia by Nimco Ali. It's honestly incredible. I've read most of it. I've literally just got like probably 10-15 pages left to go. But yeah, I would highly recommend this if you're into that sort of stuff like me. And I don't know, I just found it very insightful, moving, uplifting. It's made me want to speak more on my channel about stuff that I think should be spoken about more. Like, I always like, I know my nose looks a bit weird. I always feel like I sometimes stop myself from saying certain things on my channel just because I feel like it will cause controversy because people aren't comfortable talking about periods, sex, female hygiene, just loads of different things to do with women, and also other things that aren't spoken about a lot. So I definitely want to start a series, I think, on my main channel where I talk about like big open sort of topics. Yeah, let me know what you think about that. I do have Taboo Tuesdays running, which I might like turn sort of into more like feminism sort of things. I just sort of need to like get sorted with some more topics because I've already talked about like periods, relationships, long distance, sex, contraception, like semi-controversial things. I'll do like a part 2 and stuff on them topics if you've got more questions. But yeah, feel free to leave them down below or message me on Instagram if you're a bit too nervous about commenting publicly. I do understand, because we are made to think these things shouldn't be spoken about, but they definitely should be. And that's why I love Nimco Ali for writing that novel and like speaking to lots of different women from lots of different cultures and different backgrounds. It was just so, super insightful. So highly recommend that. I'm just about to get ready because we're going to go head back over to Fethiye, like the main Fethiye Old Town, on the water taxi again, which we did on our second or first night, I can't really remember. But yeah, we're going to go there a little bit earlier today, head to the markets, do a little bit of snooping around, maybe make some purchases, and then go out for some food. I'm super excited. We've had such a gorgeous like day relaxing by the beach. We did like we did go down to the beach. We got charged, I think roughly, I think it's about £5.70 for sun loungers on the beach, which isn't the worst. So yeah, that's a little heads up if you're coming to Calais Beach on the outskirts of Fethiye where we are. And we just relaxed there for a bit. I've caught the sun, which is fab. We went in the sea. I do recommend buying water shoes. We actually didn't bring ours. Me and Aidan were idiots and we forgot to pop them in, because they're really like sharp stones right on the edge of the beach as you're going into the sea. But once you're past a point, it gets like super deep and it's really lovely and you can just swim out. So yeah, it was absolutely fab. Hopefully I'll film some more of us at the beach or something at another time, but it's kind of difficult having my camera and like leaving it on the beach when we all want to go in the sea and stuff. So hope you guys understand.
Without remorse, without heart, in your head, you're right, but in my head, you are the bad. I wanna show to the world that you're the bad one, you was being bad. That use all my love, use all my time, use all my heart. You begging me to come out with you. I don't know, I'm fine without you. You begging me to come out with you. I don't know, I'm fine without you. To the world that you're the bad one, you always being bad. What are you doing here? Cause I don't love you, boy. I wanna show to the world that you're the bad one, you always being bad. You begging me to come out with you. I don't know, I'm fine without you.